DC here. Hi, guys and gals. Well, it is Monday and tag day, if I could call it that way. I was waiting to see if Jasmine was going to make a tag, but it looks like it's not the case. So I will be doing Dave Nicholson's 7 question tag. That was from last Saturday. So let me see. A little bit of logger's itch here. What are those questions? Question 1. What principles in life do you value the most? Can you answer that so simply? I think, let's say the golden rule. Those of you who know me know what I mean by the golden rule, and I take my principles from the Bible. Am I perfect? My goodness, no. But we're not going to get into that. That's not the discussion for today. So, what principles in life would you value the most? That would be the golden rule. And if a few more people practiced it, it wouldn't be bad at all, actually. There's so much shaming of all types and hypocritical shaming on you, not on you, well, YouTube as well, but for example, on social media, life is getting pretty bad in that respect. Okay, question 2. Are you trapped in your comfort zone, or would you like to venture out and explore the world? That is a strange question. Because if you're in your comfort zone, are you trapped? That's where you're comfortable, isn't it? But I guess what the person means here in the question is that do you want to get out of, where you feel comfortable? Do you want to challenge yourself? And I think actually it's difficult to be trapped in something. No matter what situation you are, you can always venture out of your comfort zone. But to venture out and explore the world, that can be a little bit more difficult. I guess you can explore it in a way, in a virtual way. I like actually getting out of my comfort zone, but up to a point, I used to do that a lot more when I was younger, like many people, I guess. And as I get older, I'm kind of not happy with my comfort zone. I just kind of like move out a little bit. I made a vlog not too long ago about how I'm trying to learn like another language, and I've started actually doing live courses like with Zoom, and it's complicated. It is. I did the first one today, but that's not the question. So I guess I've kind of answered that in a way. Yeah, I try and get out of it a bit. Yeah. Question 3. What prevents you from achieving your ultimate goal? What is my ultimate goal? I think, in the sense is that right now, in the day and age that I am now, my ultimate goal is to make it to the finish line. To be a good husband, to be a good grandpa, to be a good dad, to be a good Christian, a good neighbor, a good friend. So, actually, nothing prevents me from achieving that except my own self. When sometimes I just don't want to be any of that. I just want to be selfish and self-centered. That's what would prevent me from achieving my ultimate goal, I suppose. Question 4. What sacrifices? Wow, it's really it's all about flagellation this time, isn't it? What sacrifices are you willing to make in order to realize your dreams? Oh, goodness. I guess when I was younger, and it's now, the sacrifice, if I could have called it that, was emigrating. Emigrated, ended up being in Switzerland, and we did in a way, and I say it's not something I did on my own. It was a decision with my wife at the time, and we decided to emigrate, and we satisfied, so to say, our dreams in that respect. For everybody, it'll be different. Question 5. Do you accept yourself for who you really are. Yeah, I do. Um, I think it's a process though. Um, Especially you might hear the television in the background. I think that especially depending on way things go in life, if you get to what you call the midlife crisis, where you see like, oh, I thought I was going to do that, and I thought I was going to do that, and I thought I was going to do that, and you haven't done any of that. Um, you don't always accept yourself for who you really are. You get frustrated, and then after you realize, well, that is who I am, and if you accept life as it's being given to you, then you do accept yourself for who you really are. Yeah, it's more complicated than that. Question 6. Have you reached a point where you feel that all is well in your world, and are you you are at peace with yourself no matter what happens? Do you ever get to that point? I would say that I'm close to it, but there are many things that will make it could change so easily. I mean, like being retired, and living in Switzerland, which is one of the most expensive countries in the world. It doesn't take much, that your material self and conditions can change. And any of you who are really, I mean, in a situation where you're always grabbing for money, and I'm not always grabbing for money, but know what I mean. But frankly, it wouldn't take much to change. And like if I live, let's say up to, let's say 90, hopefully, but if I leave up to that age, I've still got like 24 years to live, and that would mean 24 years to live, with the same type of conditions and so on. And you kind of thinking like, well, if nothing changes, it's going to be complicated when you get there. So that's one thing. So material. But then, I mean, as far as the family goes, yeah, I'm at peace. But you're always in a situation, especially when you get to be older, where you do think about, the family members and how is it going to go for them. It's often the same thing. If you're grounded in your faith and your beliefs, it does help quite a bit to answer that question. Question 7. What movie made the biggest impact on you? None. No, none. That's just probably, first off, I don't watch that many movies, and make a biggest impact on me? No, none. No. I mean, real life makes impacts on me. Books might, but a movie, no. I have to say, no, I don't think so. Okay, that's it. 7 questions. Thank you, Dave. They weren't easy to answer. Okay, DC signing off. Take care, everybody, and hope that you all have a good week. Bye-bye. Oops, almost dropped my phone.